Hello everybody, I'm Yasir, and today in this tutorial we will see the difference between slickline service and coil tubing service.
Look like this.
So here we have the slickline unit on my back side, as you can see. So this one is slickline unit. Now we'll see the slickline cable, so that we can differentiate between the slickline and coil tubing in a more better way. So let's see the slickline cable. So here is this drum which have this wire, or we can say that the cable. So if you can just see in a single piece, it will be look like this one. See, it look like this. It is simple a cable, or you can say wire. Okay, talking about the size of the slickline cable, or the thickness, or you can say the diameter of the cable of the slickline, it comes in different sizes, but the most commonly used sizes are 0.1 to 5 inches and 0.160 inches. So these two sizes are commonly used. Of course, you can find in the market the other sizes as well, but the most common sizes, as I mentioned, are 0.1 to 5 inches and 0.160 inches. This is the diameter of the slickline cable. On the other hand, when we see the coil tubing, as you know, a coil tubing is basically a pipe. It is a very strong pipe and very long pipe which is spooled on a storage drum or storage reel. So this is actually the start of understanding the difference between slickline and coil tubing. That slickline is simple cable, while the coil tubing is basically pipe. As you can see here in this video, that we have these pipe in different pieces. These are basically the parts of the coil tubing. Okay, so here we can conclude the first difference between slickline and coil tubing is the ability to pump fluid. That is, in coil tubing we have the provision to pump the fluid into the well bore, while with the slickline we cannot pump the fluid. So this ability to pump the fluid through coil tubing help us in different operations like well stimulation, clean out, kick off. So this is the first difference, that the ability of pump fluid through coil tubing but not through slickline or with slickline. Talking about the second difference, it's the strength. As we have already discussed that slickline is a cable with a very small diameter, so its strength as compared to the coil tubing pipe is very less. For example, the strength, the ultimate breaking strength of 0.1 to 5 inch slickline is approximately 3200 pounds, and for 0.160 inch it's approximately plus minus 4400 pounds. That is 3k to 4k pounds. While in coil tubing we have the ability to pull, or the breaking strength of the coil tubing is in 50,000 pounds, 50 to 70 to 80. Okay, this is the range of the available pulling capacity of the coil tubing. Simply, the slickline have 3 to 4k, while coil tubing have 40 to 50k. I am just giving the average number. So this is the difference in the strength. Coil tubing have much more strength as compared to slickline. So this is the second difference. Okay, talking about the third difference, it's the working principle. Slickline work on the principle of gravity. That's when we are moving the slickline inside the well bore, it moves with the help of gravity or due to its weight. Due to this reason, slick line can only be used in vertical wells and deviated wells. When I say deviated, the maximum angle of the well with which we can perform the job using slick line is 50 to 60 degree. In the picture, the well number A and well number B. In these types of wells, we can do the job with the slick line. And we cannot do the job in horizontal wells and extended reach wells. But with the coil tubing, we can do the job in horizontal wells and extended reach wells. The reason is that in coil tubing, we have the snubbing capacity. That is, we can push the coil inside the well bore, which is not the option in case of slick line. So this is another difference between slick line and coil tubing. Okay, the last difference which we'll see today between slick line and coil tubing is the applications. Talking about the applications or type of jobs which we can perform with slick line is the setting of downhole tools inside the wellbore and retrieval of downhole tools, that is the plugs and the other downhole tools. So fishing is actually the main application of slick line. While with the coil tubing, we can perform all the jobs which we can perform with slick line, and in addition to that, we can perform the extra jobs that we cannot perform with the slick line, that is clean out, stimulation, kick off, etc. So these all jobs we can perform with the coil tubing. So that was the difference between these two services. Hopefully you got the basic understanding regarding this topic.